Ladies and gents, boys and girls, what is going on? Friday, July the 9th, 2021. Apologize for the delay there. As someone said earlier, James Kendall hit the nail on the head. Never stop learning. And what I learned today already is that you cannot minimize or shrink the size of the screen and the video keep playing. For whatever reason, it just totally stops the video. So we learned that lesson today. It will not happen again. But either way, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. A huge day. My blood is freaking pumping right now, man. Obviously, very, very exciting day with the Big Cock Club stuff. You see I've got the hat on. The Big Cock Club rollout. It's official. It's out. The Discord server is up. It's live. The promo codes are up. They're live. Everything for the merchandise. And we're just getting started. Obviously, man, appreciate you all tuning in. We'd love to take your questions, comments, calls about the Gamecocks, about the Big Cock Club stuff. We can talk recruiting. We can talk football. We can talk everything here on a Friday, July the 9th, 2021. A big one. Appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you so much. I see Phil Harris, Brennan M., Josh Reichley, Chase, Travie, Justin Langford, James Kendall, Sean O'Brien, Todd Smith, Andrew Quick, Elizabeth Ballard, Lindsey Hagler, Justin Langford. Also, to the people who have already joined the Big Cock Club, want to give a quick shout-out. Keith, Lance Player, William Davis, Will Mann, Trip Roche, Brennan M., my guy Phil. Appreciate y'all. We got a lot to get into here on a Friday. Appreciate you all tuning in. And what's really strange is obviously there are people in here, but my live viewer count is showing 0 for some strange, unknown reason. I have no idea. Technology is great until it isn't. Whatever. Who gives a damn? Hey, either way, let's go ahead and get going. Before we do, I want to tell you about our friends over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm, because the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm. Guys, they're young but experienced and aggressive attorneys, both former prosecutors who used to represent insurance companies but switching sides. And they both worked at larger law firms where they represented hundreds of clients at a time. And guys, they both left to start their own law firm because they understand you're not just a number, you're not another line item. You are a human being with real problems, and you need to be treated as such. Guys, they're a small boutique law firm that treats their clients like family. They're going to know who you are and treat you like a client and not a number. They handle injury cases that arise from car accidents and work accidents. Guys, do not try to take on the insurance company yourself. When you've been involved in any type of accident, work accident, car accident, the last thing you need to be worried about is paperwork and dealing with the insurance company. Let the experts over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm handle it for you. Guys, they use the latest technology to make representation efficient yet effective. Again, let them take care of everything. You don't even pay them unless they recover money for you. Rami's in Columbia, Curtis in Charleston. They handle cases statewide. They also offer virtual or in-person consultations at no charge. Give them a call today in Columbia, 803-973-0304, or in Somerville, 843-388-3368. Or, of course, guys, your one-stop shop, their website, dsinjurylaw.com. That is dsinjurylaw.com for more information. And, guys, again, that's our friends over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm. Be sure to check them out and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. Guys, what's going on? Again, I have no clue why my live viewer ticker is showing 0 people. I have no clue what's going on. Either way, whatever. We know there's people in here. Who gives a damn? Powers, happy Fridays, Big Cock rollout. By the way, guys, if you are in the Big Cock Club, you already signed up, make sure you join the Discord. That is the first thing. That is the big, or one of the big pieces of this thing that I'm excited about is the Discord. If you're not familiar with what Discord is, think of it like a message board on steroids, but way, 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 way better. Because one of the channels is TDC Questions. Obviously, that's the Daily Crow Questions. And how we're going to use that is, especially as you guys can imagine, during the season, right? During the season, there are going to be lots of questions rolling in, like a ton, like more than you can answer. More than you can answer, right? So that's going to give you first priority questions. Those will get answered. Those in the Big Cock Club will have their questions answered. J2469 says, Chris, quick question on my subscription to the Twitch channel. Give me access to the Discord. I can't even talk today, man. I'm all over the place. No. As of right now, no. I don't know how to link the two. That's the only problem. I don't know how to link the two, to be honest. I didn't even know people were subscribed to the Twitch, to be totally honest with you. Like, I had no idea. So right now, no. Yeah, anyways, guys. So, yeah, like Phil's already in here. He says, what are your thoughts about the Frank Martin press conference? Phil, I would say this. It's far too long. You got the wrong guy. I'm excited for basketball season right now where I'm going to sit down and watch an hour-long press conference. But from all the comments I read and the couple of clips I did see and some of the things I picked up on, I mean, obviously I think he's really excited. You know, he kept kind of reiterating, you know, the things that went wrong last year with COVID and yada, yada, yada. I mean, you heard him say they went out and got shooters, which is a great thing. They obviously need shooters. There's no question they couldn't make jack shit last year. So you had to go out and get shooters. So obviously a really big thing, guys, a really big thing for Frank Martin and his team. And, you know, just hopefully it pans out. I mean, it's just, I feel like, Phil, all of Frank Martin's comments, everything he's saying on it, it's just going to fall on deaf ears until we win games. That's it. Bottom line. I don't think anybody cares anymore. I don't think anybody wants to hear about it anymore. Just go out and win and go make the NCAA tournament. Bottom line. That's it. I think that's all we really care about at this point. Jay says, yeah, I have the first subscriber badge. Oh, shit. Well, we use Twitch, but like I don't get on there and see like the subscriber badges and all that other stuff. So, but I appreciate you. Yeah, absolutely. Justin Langford, ESPN reporter, talking junk about the SEC East, and she's an ACC fan. Let him chat. Let him talk. Let him talk. No room to talk. Brian Bennett, what's going on? Justin Langford says there's 24 people watching on Facebook. Yeah, I have no idea why it's not working. I mean, normally it is. I have no clue what's going on. I don't know if when I like minimize the channel that something happened. I don't know. Either way. Like I said, technology is great until it isn't. Obviously, today's a huge day, though, because we officially rolled out the Big Cock Club stuff, guys. Also, if you are, which it looks like we just had somebody else join the Discord. So there you go. Somebody else just joined the Discord. He wrote an article. Chase Youngblood. Chase, shout out to you, Chase Youngblood, for joining the Big Cock Club. I want to say this really quickly because I'd love to take you guys. If you guys have any questions on it, comments, anything, I wrote a specific excerpt on the Patreon page, which, of course, everything's going to be through Patreon. I'm going to get more into that in just a second. I'm going to get in that more in just a second. Run through Patreon. I wrote an excerpt on there. Also wrote an article on our website that I posted to social media, of course, that you guys, I'm sure, have seen by now. What I'm really excited about, because I am thrilled, I am, is we finally have the opportunity to provide immense value that goes beyond the day-to-day content offerings, if you will. Okay? That goes beyond the day-to-day content offerings. Patrick Burton says, how do you join the Big Cock Club? I'll actually throw the link in here if you guys want. I will do that right now, actually. So I've thrown the link on social media. I will throw it in here, though. I will throw it in here. Because I know, the majority, I'll be honest, the majority of people that are going to join, they are our daily crowers, our day one daily crowers, our ride or die daily crowers. But yeah, the reason I'm doing it, I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. And like I said, it's to give value back to the people who are truly invested and who have been along for this journey, to provide immense value, like I said, that goes beyond the day-to-day offerings that we already put out. That's what, yeah, Brian Welch, Discord is an app. So, and it's like, it's crazy, man. I'm searching for my words because I'm honestly just so fired up, I don't even know where to begin. But it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, man. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. And the biggest problem was, especially last year, the biggest problem was we did not realistically have that to provide. We did not have that to offer. We did not have a premium type of content suite to offer, if you will. Okay, content offerings to give away, if you will. But now we do. And there's a demand for it. I will tell you guys this, the Daily Crow has probably been the biggest game changer for the business, one of the biggest game changers of anything I've ever done. Just because we have been able, I feel like, to build a community, relationships amongst each other, and you guys feel genuinely invested and, a part of the business and the journey and everything we're building here, which is awesome, which is incredible. And so I had people ask me, which I don't even know if you guys remember this, for 30 seconds last year, I had a cup of coffee. It was one day. I tried out the whole Patreon thing. And I look back, and I'm not mad that I did it. I'm whatever. It's everything's a learning experience. But what I learned, and then again, I was just like you all, and I said this in the article I wrote, but I was just like you all. I was confused amidst the madness of the pandemic and what I needed to be doing business-wise. And because, hey, guess what? A business, guys, believe it or not, a business doesn't operate without funds, right? It just doesn't. Hey, if a business doesn't make money, it's a hobby. Bottom line. Just call it for what it is. But at that point, I had people tell me, well, Chris, the pandemic, maybe you should charge for your content. And I've always believed in mass content creation. Like, I want to flood social media, flood the internet, flood everyone with mass amounts of content. I don't think it's saying anything outrageous or anything that's not true to say that, hey, there are a lot of people that cover the Gamecocks that do a fantastic job, but there's nobody that puts out content like we do. Bottom line, that we do. And I can promise you guys this, by the way. All the content you see right now, the podcast, even the Daily Crow, everything else, that's going to continue to be free. It always will be free. Bottom line, that will always be free. Because I'll be honest, like trying to determine which content to make, behind a paywall and which not, that just gets exhausting. I don't want to do that. So the biggest thing that Patreon thing the first time around taught me, because the initial plan, whatever the plan was, and I knew, it's funny, I knew that really wasn't going to be successful, to be honest. I knew from the jump because my heart wasn't in it. I didn't want to charge for content. I still don't want to. I don't want to charge for any of the normal day-to-day content offerings we have, and we're not doing that. That's why I was so quick. I don't know if you guys noticed, it was gone after a day. I just, after a day, I was like, you know what, my heart's not in this, and if my heart's not in it, there's no way it'll be successful. There's no way it'll be successful. But what I learned through that, and that was like beginning of October last year, what I learned through that was if you're going to do something like that, you can't provide value by, let me see if I can phrase this correctly. You can't provide value by taking away value and redistributing it in a different way. You've got to create something else. You know what I mean? The last thing, because we had interviews. We had interviews behind the Patreon paywall or whatever. And I was like, you know what? That's just not fair to the consumers, the listeners, and especially my guests who take time out of their day to come on the show. And, they're in turn, they're supporting me when they come on the show. I was like, that's just not fair. That's just not fair. So, but I'm very happy and thrilled and proud to say, and it's a blessing, man. We've reached a point where, number one, there's a demand for it. There's people that are truly invested in the Spurs Up Show, the Daily Crow, the content, the business as a whole. And they want to be part of an exclusive community, right? You guys want to be part of an exclusive community. And I've felt that, and I've seen the comments, and I've gotten the messages from you all, right? So that was the first thing that was the inspiration. And the second, like I said, guys, I finally got to a point where I was like, you know what? We have value to provide that goes beyond the day-to-day content offerings. And that's what's exciting. We're not taking anything off the top and redistributing it somewhere else. The only thing that's going to be behind that Patreon paywall that was a normal content offering is the Behind the Beak vlog. And that's not to say that I'm not going to be putting out other smaller vlog content on the normal social media channels, because I like throwing those videos on Instagram and stuff like that. But the Behind the Beak stuff, honestly, the people that are interested in that type of content to begin with are the people that are going to join the Big Cock Club anyways. That's why I was like, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. But having a unique, exclusive community, having unique, exclusive merchandise, having unique, exclusive content offerings that, again, go beyond what we do on a day-to-day basis. And it's something that, just like all the other content we make and everything else we do business-wise is going to evolve. And that's the exciting part. You know what I mean? I'm still brainstorming right now. What can we add? What else can we add that we haven't done? You know what I mean? What else can we add that we have not done yet? Or that we don't have right now? This is just day one. This is day one. That's why I may seem my brain's kind of scrambled eggs right now, going in 1,000 directions and, whatever. But I make no mistake, I am thrilled. I am thrilled. Obviously, the private Discord is, I would say the big pillar content of the Big Cock Club stuff. the Discord, the merchandise. I'll tell you guys this. You join the Big Cock Club, you have a lifetime 20% off promo code for the merchandise. If you like the merchandise, that alone is worth $9.99 a month, which getting to that, because a lot of people ask Chris, well, how much is it? $9.99 a month on Patreon for all of that. Again, if there's going to be premium content, there has to be some sort of charge, right? But really, that's not why I'm doing it. Like, I'm not doing it because I need the money. I really don't, and I'm not saying that in any type of way, but that's not why I'm doing it. If you're only doing something for a cash grab or to get money off people, that's going to show, People can sniff bullshit from a mile away, especially when it's someone consuming something else, right? I was talking to one of my buddies. I'm like, man, believe it or not, when people pay something, they want to get something out of it, Shocker, right? I know. But I'd love to answer any questions you guys might have, anything, man. Like I said, my brain's going 1,000 miles an hour, and I'm obviously really fired up for this and really pumped. And like I said, I'm just excited that we finally reached the point where I have the opportunity to put out even more value that goes beyond what we're doing. Because it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, but I was like, what do I did not want to take from our current suite of content, a suite of services, whatever, however you want to phrase it. I did not want to take away. I didn't want to take away. I wanted to add. And I can confidently say that's what we're doing. We're adding. Like I said, the only thing going behind Patreon that was free before is the Behind the Beak series, which, like I said, is going to be consumed by the people. I feel like the people that want to see that content anyways, the true behind the scenes stuff, it's going to be consumed by people like yourself anyways. Or people that are going to join the Big Cock Club and stuff like that. So I know I'm rambling today. You guys can stop me at any point. I just, I wanted to express my excitement, how I'm feeling about everything, kind of the why behind everything too, the inspiration behind it all. Phil says, actually, and again, this is in the TDC questions channel in the Discord. If you have any questions regarding like Discord, how to join it, please let me know. So when you join the Big Cock Club, the Discord link, you'll see posts on Patreon. The Discord link is specifically in a post. And do me a favor, do not share that link with people because that's supposed to be a private thing. So, yeah, I don't think anybody would, but anyways, I digress. So Phil commented in here, daily weather report for New Hampshire, 63 degrees and raining. Rain day. No good. Georgia forever, what's going on? Rob Youngson, what's up? Blind Squirrel Sports, what's up? Keith, and I appreciate you, man. Like I said, really, truly do appreciate it. Patrick Burdine, live in Texas now. That's where I get a lot of my Gamecocks info. Thanks. Patrick, I got you. And again, if people don't join the Big Cock Club, it's all love. It's no biggie. This is just giving, like I said, I just wanted to provide the opportunity to people to, like I said, feel invested in the business and also give back to you and give more value. It's because I can guarantee you, and it doesn't bother me, and this is the truth in everything that I do. There are people that'll scoff, that'll say, oh, they'll talk shit, they'll say this, they'll say that. And you know what? That's totally fine. Number one, I don't take things personally. Number two, if you're doing that, it's not built for you anyways. It's not. All we got's all we need. It's not built for you anyways, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. So, and hey, even if you don't join, the normal day-to-day content you love, it's going to continue to roll. Obviously, you guys know that. It ain't going anywhere. This is just a premium offering because we are finally at the point. Where we have content and value to offer beyond the normal day-to-day, which is the most exciting part for me personally. Justin Langford, we love what you do with the content, bro. Keep it rolling. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. William Davis. Shout out. Hey, Tezzy Mo Tobin says, how do I get a Clem Suck shirt? TSUS.store. If you'd like, I can drop the link. TSUS.store is where you can find that. I guess it's not up on the freaking featured page, which is very annoying. If you go to the site and search, here, I'll just do this. If you go to the site and search Clem Sucks, you'll see it. I will drop the link here, though. You want all the Clem Sucks merch is in here. So, Todd Smith says, Chris, I'll DM you later on more instructions on what I need to do to join the technology, and I don't get along, so I need a little assistance. Yes, if you have any questions about it, please let me know. I know Discord, some will be foreign to it. like I said, think of it as like if you ever used Slack before, if you work in an office setting, you might have used Slack before. It's like that, but on freaking steroids. I put up a screenshot of it too, guys. And again, you can think of it almost as like like I said, it's an exclusive Gamecocks community for fans of the Spurs Up Show. And that Discord is like our own private chat room. That's basically what it is. And there's all kinds of channels and categories. And we got Pit, which is football, Court Cox, Yard Cox, recruiting, NCAA football streams, Behind the Beak. There's also channels in there for voice channels, video channels. We're going to have our own exclusive video and voice Q&As and stuff outside of the Daily Crow. So Phil says in the TDC questions channel on the Discord, when should we expect Dynasty? Next week, Phil. I'm either going to start it Monday or Tuesday, but no doubt next week. And it's either going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Or I guess we could go like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or what? Actually, no, it will not be Wednesday because we will be live from Tin Roof. We'll be live from Tin Roof that night, 5 to 7. Do not forget, 5 to 7, we'll be live from Tin Roof. So, we'll be live from Tin Roof, so it'll probably be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Now, Thursday, we're heading out to Villa Tronco for Music Night. Shout out Villa Tronco. My guy Trip Roche is in here. We're heading out to Villa Tronco. So, Thursday, we will probably what am I trying to say right now? We'll probably kick off at like 9 o'clock. We'll probably kick off at 9 o'clock because I'll be at dinner at Villa Tronco. Again, shout out my guy Trip Roche. Justin with the 20% off that only online at TSUS or Rivals in Florence as well. Only online. Only online. That is on the TSUS store. But still, here's the thing. I'm going to out myself right now, but it's totally fine. Rivals actually sells the merchandise that they have. Granted, they don't have all the merch that we have, but the merchandise they have in store, they actually sell it for a couple dollars less than it is on the online store. So, I mean, please still go to Rivals and buy the merchandise. Please go buy it. Please go there for sure. Elizabeth Ballard, people can skip getting lunch for one day of fast food and be a part of the Big Cock Club. I mean, yeah, again, I think $9.99 a month. Like I said, if you love the merchandise, that alone is worth $9.99 a month. And, again, it's just one of those things when you're running a business and you're giving premium content, I feel like I don't have to or shouldn't have to explain, well, why would you charge? Well, I mean, I'm doing extra work too. So, I mean, I feel like it's a no-brainer. But, hey, I'm transparent. I'm crystal clear, transparent, open to conversation, open to questions. Like I said, I know this is a different type of Daily Crow because normally we're talking Gamecocks and we're talking football, we're talking whatever. But obviously with the Big Cock Club rollout today, I definitely want to answer any questions, man. Any questions you guys might have. And the pledges are rolling in, man. Shout out Ethan Cook, Brent Harmon, James Kendall. Again, I already went down the list, but I'll go ahead and read it off again, actually. Ethan Cook, Brent Harmon, James Kendall, Chase Youngblood, Keith Maltzberger, Lance Player, William Davis, Will Mann, Trip Roche, Brennan M., and my guy, Phil Harris, a.k.a. Jack's Rangers, all already part of the Big Cock Club. Somebody asked about the hat. Rob Youngson, you get the hat if you join. So if you join, you have the opportunity to get the hat. You cannot get this if you're not part of the Big Cock Club. This is exclusive. Also have a T-shirt. Also have stickers. Also have koozies. It's exclusive. But again, like I said, you get the 20% off promo code. So, listen, I went back and forth on it. I would love to give away merch when people join, but just realistically, that's not a realistic option. At some point, there will be free giveaways. I promise you. I promise you. But we're in the early stages. This is day one. You know what I mean? Ed McKinnon says, will you employ any SC players? #NIL. Ed, that's a great question. That's a great business question also. It's something where, I'm definitely looking into it. I think it's a great opportunity, obviously, for small business and, small, local businesses in Columbia, Clemson, Athens, all the college towns. So it's something I'm going to look into. I am kind of the mindset business-wise where, the NIL stuff, Ed, it's so fresh. It's so fresh. I kind of want to sit back and watch and see how it unfolds. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see just how it evolves because it's going to evolve. It's going to evolve. And I'll tell you guys this. there are going to be bad deals made on both sides, player and business. Businesses are going to vastly overpay these kids. And then there's going to be some players that get taken advantage of. I mean, and I can tell you guys this, again, it's no slight to any of our players. Like the deals I would be interested in doing, and I think this will certainly happen at some point, is more centered around merchandise. Like, hey, Kevin Harris, let's make a T-shirt, the wheels and the bus go round and round with your face on it, or you running the ball on it. Hey, Luke Doty, let's make a T-shirt that says, I don't know, Myrtle Beach by birth, Gamecock by the grace of God. That's just an example. I don't really think I'd make that shirt. That sounds kind of cheesy, but whatever, right? With his face on it. So I think merchandise opportunities would be really cool for our business. But like I can tell you guys this, there are going to be different businesses like car dealerships and real estate agents and insurance companies and all types of stuff that say, hey, Luke Doty, we'll pay you $5,000 if you go on your Twitter, your Instagram, your social media, and you promote us and say, hey, go to so-and-so auto company, blah, blah, blah. Well, again, with all due respect, I'm not saying this. I'm just stating a fact. I don't think there's a South Carolina player on the roster that has a bigger following than we do. So what good would that do a business like me? Again, I'm being very honest and blunt with you about the whole thing. So, like, what good would that do me? Yeah, it'd be cool. It would be cool to, what the thing I've thought about, if you guys are, you ever tune to the radio and they have all the different celebrities like, you're listening to, blah, 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 the Spurs Up show, getting like a bunch of the players to do that. But even that is like, it's not necessary. You know what I mean? It's not necessary. So, Phil says, in the TDC questions, more about the Tin Roof Show, the great question. Well, the first thing, it'll be live. So that's, I know this is live, but it will be on location. So the location will be much different. I'm going to have guests on a lot, basically every single Wednesday, every show. I'm going to try to get at least one or two guests because we're going live for 2 hours. But I will say this, how will it be different from the Daily Crow? I mean, I don't know that it'll be like vastly different. It'll just be additional content. It'll be additional conversation. Like I said, I think the biggest difference will be having guests in person. And hey, I'll tell you guys this. I've thought about making that live stream exclusive to Big Cock Club members. What do you think about that? I mean, Tin Roof just wants me to come be live there. I don't think they give a damn if I stream it, to be totally honest with you. I don't think they give a damn if I stream it. So we could make that exclusive to Big Cock Club members. But honestly, I don't know. I've thought about that. You guys let me know what you think about that. I've thought about that, to be totally honest with you. Let's see. Miller Time 6289. We will have insider information. Yeah. So, and I mean, that's the funny thing, Miller Time. You bring that up. You notice that's not like really one of the main selling points I'm putting out there. But guys, this Discord channel, I mean, that's what it's going to be. I mean, you guys are going to have the behind the scenes access to business, to everything I'm hearing on the South Carolina football front. Again, there's some things you can't say, right? You got to walk a fine line when it comes to that. You got to take care of your relationships that you have. But certainly, there's going to be certain things that I don't put out on Twitter and Instagram and all that you guys are going to know. There's going to be graphics and content and all that drop that either doesn't even go up on social media, or you guys are going to see days in advance, or you guys are going to know exactly what's going on in my head on that Discord channel. That's what that Discord, that's one of the huge selling points. Like you said, that's one of the big things of the Discord. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Hey, I'll tell you guys this, and you can't see, I'm not going to show you, but this right here, this is the 2021 SEC helmet schedule. It is completely filled out. Wins and losses and everything else. Records, it's all done. My South Carolina record predictions are done. Outside of scores, this is something I will not drop on social media, but I might take a picture of it and put it in the Discord. What I might actually do, well, that would kind of give it away too. I feel like y'all want the suspense, even those in the Big Cock Club want the suspense of what the record predictions are going to be next week. Y'all tell me. I mean, y'all want to know? I mean, hey, I'll ask. We'll run the question in the Big Cock Club Discord. I mean, if y'all want to know, we can go ahead and do it. Rob Youngson, I saw you just joined. Rob, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Keith Maltzberger. Here, I'll let's see. I got you, Keith. Dude, the helmet schedule is like a tradition, bro. Tale as old as time. Why the live ticker saying 0 today? That's so weird. That is so freaking weird. Anyways, Skip says, years ago, I remember seeing several people, mostly students, wearing Chris Smelly's t-shirts. He could have cashed in big. Yeah. I mean, that's going to be the big opportunity for us, for us specifically, TSUS business-wise. William Davis, will this new NIL actually hurt us? As in the more popular big-name schools being able to do more for their players monetarily-wise. Again, I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to. Because here's the thing, man. Like, I saw the thing with Miami. I don't understand. I guess if you just have money to throw around, more power to you. Why would you want to pay, though, every player on the roster like $5,000? Like, as a business, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to pay the long snapper $5,000? Like, no offense to the long snapper. Why would you want to pay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just personally but hey, I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars, I guess, to throw around. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Josh Reichley says, not to seem dickish, but the more exclusive content in BCC, the more subscribers to kill the suspense of us not knowing. Hold on. Rephrase that. What is, I want to hear you out. Rephrase that. What does that mean exactly? What does that mean? Are you saying that, like, people that are in the Big Cock Club are going to spoil it and just tell everyone? Or what are you saying by I'm just curious. Again, you're not being dickish at all. Like I said, I'm completely transparent, man. I'm here to take any questions, comments about the daily the Big Cock Club stuff, whatever. And like I told you guys, I feel like I did a really poor job earlier trying to explain it because I had just released it and going 1,000 miles an hour. But the purpose of the Big Cock Club stuff, and again, it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, is like I told you guys, this goes all the way back to last year with Rowdy Rooster Radio, right? This was during the pandemic, and I've always wanted to do some sort of daily live stream. Like, I love what Paul Feinbaum does, right? And I didn't want to be exactly like that, but I love, like, that daily show where it's interactive. He has people call in, leave questions, whatever. I love that side of things. I think that's really, really cool. And really quick, we have a couple of texts. I want to get to these really quick. Robbie Davis says, what's up, Chris? I was wondering, what are you looking forward to most this football season? Dude, Beamer Ball, just the excitement, the energy, and having a packed Willie B, honestly. Phil says, ready for my fan profile interview. Yes, that might be something that's coming soon also. Fan profiles, fan interviews. I don't know if they'll be like on the podcast. It might be like written stuff. So, Phil Jacks Rangers also says in the Discord, if people in the Big Cock Club are spilling private info, they should be kicked out of the Discord. I mean, yeah, that would be the dickish move. Is like, I mean, you're just kind of ruining it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think people that are going to join the Big Cock Club would honestly do that. To be totally, I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, I feel like that's a quick way to get banned for sure. I mean, hey, this is going to be a thing that evolves. We're going to all learn as we go. So, hey. Josh Reichley says, no, not to spoil it at all. A way for you to gather more subscriptions, more exclusive content equals more subscriptions, saying not dickish because I know it's not about the money. No, Josh, okay. I see what you're saying. And, yeah, it would be, Josh, I'll tell you this. It would be stuff that, again, trust me, I say less than I hear. Don't believe it kind of blows my mind that there are people out there that, like, they look at my platform, my following, and I'm not trying to be that guy, like, pump out my chest, but they look at what we've built and they're still like, oh, nobody with Gamecocks football associates with him. Nobody talks to him. He doesn't know anybody. I'm like, there's no way you actually believe that. Like, you think we have this mass following we have and I don't talk to anybody? Come on. So I say much, much less than I hear, right? I'm not sitting here telling you there's going to be like, I'm going to be dropping crystal balls left and right and this, that. But, for example, when Ryan Brubaker, the four-star offensive lineman, committed, I knew that 3 days beforehand. So stuff like that. And, again, when you're in my position, you have to use discretion because you don't want to be that guy that's out there, like, spilling everything and just saying things that there's no business saying necessarily. That's my responsibility to use that discretion. But certainly, yeah, there's going to be exclusive. And again, exclusive content, Josh, goes far beyond, rumors and hearing this and that and whatever. You know what I mean? So it goes far beyond that. The exclusive content is there's genuinely going to be, hey, on the Patreon itself, I'm going to write articles there. Like, I don't write a ton of articles right now because it's the most tedious content, but there's going to be like a lot of business update stuff. Like stuff like what was happening with the Big Cock Club stuff. You guys would have known that weeks ago. So, but anyways, back to what I was saying, man. It's just, something I've been wanting to do for a while, and it really started with the Rowdy Rooster radio stuff, and it evolved, of course, into the Daily Crow and sort of the whole production we have now, and obviously having a sponsor for the Daily Crow, which I'm going the wrong way. But I've always wanted to have sort of an exclusive type of offering outside of the normal day-to-day content, if you will. And I told you guys last week, I've been telling you guys for a few weeks now, it's just exciting for me that we've finally gotten to the point where we can truly provide that, because you have to, I believe in leading with value. Lead with value. Don't lead with, oh, here, please give me $9.99 and also here's what you get. No, it's like, I'm going to pour immense value. Whenever I partner with sponsors, I lead with value. Bottom line. Here's what you can get at. And I would tell anybody this as far as like business advice, man, lead with value. Truly have the end consumer in mind. Because when I was thinking of the Big Cock Club, I was like, what can I do to enhance the experience? What can I do, especially for the people who believe in the vision, believe in the business, they love the business, they want to see it grow, they've been on the journey, they've seen it evolve and grow over time, and they want to give back, and they want to feel a part of this thing, because you guys are a part of this thing. Bottom line, you are a part of this thing. I mean, you can look at the Big Cock Club as like you're an investor in the business. You own a piece of the business. All the successes that TSUS has, you're part of the Big Cock Club, you're like, that's your success. You did it. You did that. So it's exciting that we finally got to the point where I said, you know what? Without shaving anything off of what we're currently doing and trying to put it in another bucket, we already have all this content over here that we're putting out on a daily basis. The podcast, the Daily Crow, articles, social media, merchandise, everything, right? All that. We're not taking away anything from that. We're just adding stuff over here. Now we're just adding more. We're adding even more. And you know what? I will say the exact same thing about the Big Cock Club that I said about the Spurs Up Show when I started way back in January 2017. And this is how not the because you guys Dustin Crest. Guys. Club the first point my buddies asked that I was doing it with 3 followers on Twitter. Buddies. I told them, I was like, look, man, if it can positively impact one person, it was worth it. It's worth it. That's it. That's it. If you can positively impact one person, it's worth it. So, are we having technical issues, Savannah? Are the Muschamp hackers causing technical issues? Again, guys, if you have joined the Big Cock Club, be sure to join the Discord. I will be messaging each and every single one of you until you do so. Join the Discord. That is one of the huge pieces of this thing. Join the Discord. That's also where you're going to find the merchandise, is in the Discord, right? It's where you're going to find the links to the merch. It's the only place you will find the links to the merch. I don't know what's going on. Muschamp hackers are at it again. Muschamp doesn't want me to advertise the Big Cock Club. He doesn't want me to do it. You guys let me know. Like I said, I'm just upstairs where I've been all week. We'll be back in studio next week, guys, and I'm very excited for it. I'm extremely excited. I've been at home helping out with the fam, and I love helping out. And, my mom's doing well, for those who may be wondering, those who may be asking, stuff like that. But I am excited to get back in the studio. I'm excited to, yeah. All right, Luke texted in. We're going to save that question for the podcast because that's exactly what he wanted it for. Here is a question. Didn't put the name. I wish you would have put your name. says, Chris, enjoy listening to your show. Keep up the good work. How do I join the Big Cock Club? Enjoyed talking to you a little during the Carolina victory over Virginia and the regionals. Take care. I will actually text this person the link right now. I will text this person the link right now. Here we go. So, guys, if you go to Patreon and look up Big Cock Club, there it is. Also, if you go to social media, Twitter, Facebook, I mean, we literally just posted about it. It is there. But to join Big Cock Club, it is on Patreon. It is on Patreon. I'm going to text this person the link. Literally text them the link. But again, either way, man, either way, I appreciate you all, the love and support. I mean, business and the content, everything we do has evolved to such a point that I don't want to say I never thought it was possible, because people ask me, hey Chris, like what's the ceiling, what's the cap, where do you think the Spurs Up show and everything you're doing can go? I don't put a cap on it. Anything's possible. The sky's the limit, man. We keep grinding, keep working, have a positive attitude, and keep injecting value and putting value out in the universe, and attack each and every single day the right way. There's no cap. There's no cap on it. You know what I mean? Twisted Chicken, Chris, cheers to you, my friend. It's going to be awesome to have an exclusive club just for Gamecock fans. Yeah, I appreciate you, Twisted Chicken. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. I am genuinely excited for it. Phil says in the TDC Questions Discord channel, which, like I said, right now maybe that's not a big deal to be in that specific channel, but I'm telling you guys, when football season gets here, and we have like 200 people in the live and the questions are freaking just ding, 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 just shooting in, you're going to want to be leaving your questions in that Discord channel, because those are going to be the first priority questions. Because I cannot guarantee we're going to get to every single question, especially there's going to be people calling in. Like, we're not going to probably be able to take as many questions. But you're in the Big Cock Club, you're in the Big Cock Club Discord, that's where you're going to want to leave your questions, because those are going to be first priority questions. Those will be answered, 110%. Phil says, I want to party with Lance Player. LOL. Dude seems like a lot of fun. He also says Muschamp hackers are trying to rain on the Big Cock Club parade. Let me actually do that. Let's see. Courtney Washington, I'm going to join. She also says there's no cap on the Spurs Up show. It now has become a movement that can't be stopped. Courtney, I appreciate it. Even if we sometimes disagree about basketball, I do appreciate it. Josh Reichley, please explain to this old man exactly what Patreon is, LOL, type of social media or domain. So, great. Anyways, Josh Reichley says type of social media domain. So, Josh, simply put, it is a website for content creators to put up their work and charge, like, say, a monthly fee, if you will. So there are tons of creators on Patreon, a ton. So it's literally just a website for creators. Like I said, again, I'm just going to reiterate what I just said, but for creators to put their work and to have people support them. Todd Smith, can you pay the annual membership up front, or do you have to pay monthly? I didn't see an annual option. I don't know. I'd have to look at that. I think it's monthly. So, I don't know. I can look into that, Todd, if you really want me to. I mean, obviously that would be a blessing. I appreciate that. I appreciate you even asking, to be honest with you. But yeah, so let's see. Sean O'Brien, Muschamp found some time to mess with the channel in between serving Kirby some coffee. I don't know, man. Muschamp, dude, people, I'll tell you this, guys, and I full credit to all of you for that, the Muschamp hackers thing, because you guys have made that a thing. And Phil says this about Patreon, by the way, in the TDC Questions Discord. He says Patreon is the safe for work version of OnlyFans. I mean, honestly, you know what's bad about that? He's right. He is right. But I will say this. The Daily Crowers, if you will, you guys coined the phrase Muschamp hackers. Like, I feel like we need Muschamp hackers t-shirts or something. We need some Muschamp hackers merch, because you guys coined the phrase Muschamp hackers. Literally. And so, like, I'll go on different shows with people, and, like, anytime, like, something's, like, going in and out, I'll, like, yeah, hey, my audience would tell you it's the Muschamp hackers. Like, and they just get a kick. They think that's so funny. They think that's so funny. Ed McKenna says, any We Want Delp merch on the horizon? Ed, I got to be honest. I think We Want Delp merch is a little extreme. Like, I mean, listen, we want Delp. There's no question. I mean, we want Delp. Merch for it feels a little extreme. It feels a little extreme. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's kind of how it comes off to me. Anthony Bell says, enjoy the show, Chris. It's growing because all the content being delivered. Go Gamecocks. Todd Smith. Yeah, Todd, I'll look into that then. I will look into that and let you know Todd, let me know the best way to get in touch with you after this, because I will see. I don't see why you couldn't do that. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to do that. I just didn't see, I guess, the option when I was putting everything together. So, again, guys, appreciate you all tuning in. Like I said, Big Cock Club has officially rolled out today at 11:30, but it is officially live on Patreon. Big Cock Club. I actually posted a link earlier. The link is on social media as well, all over the place. Yeah, I am as excited about this initiative as I've been for any business initiative we've ran in quite some time. I mean, honestly, I genuinely am. The opportunity to provide even more value than what we put out on a day-to-day basis and give back to the people, this is the best way to put it, to give back to those who are really, truly invested in the business. Like I said, there will be people that'll scoff, that'll mock, that'll say this, say that, they'll talk shit, whatever. And that's par for the course. But the Big Cock Club is not built for them. It's not. It's not. The Big Cock Club is built for people who love and support the Spurs Up show, that love and support the content, that rock with what we do, and want to make a difference, make an impact, and be, for lack of a better way of putting it, an investor in the business, an investor in what we're doing and what we're building. Here's a great question from James Kendall. Here's a great question. Is there a Daily Crow stream on the Discord? So, James, I don't know that we'll call it the Daily Crow necessarily, but there will be specific Q&A sessions, audio, video. Hey, there might even be, I was thinking about this, maybe we do an additional 30 minutes or hour on the end or beginning, and that's like specifically for Big Cock Club members, and then we roll into the normal show. There's going to be that type of stuff on there, though. That'll start next week, because, again, I'm not at home right now, but that type of stuff will start next week. There's going to be, though, exclusive, like I said, Q&As, videos, all that good stuff, You got to stay on your toes, because I'll be honest with you, I don't have all that planned out yet. I don't have all that figured out, but I can promise you it's going to be there. It's going to be there. Tyler Ward says, I know this is yesterday's show, but Landon Powell is the greatest hitting Gamecock. Tyler, that's every day. Hey, we can say, hey, it's an open forum here, baby. It's an open forum. Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about. It's an open forum. So, but no, again, I appreciate those who've already joined the Big Cock Club and those who are going to join. I sincerely, man. Elizabeth Ballard just joined. Elizabeth Ballard, thank you. I appreciate it, Elizabeth Ballard. Thank you so much. Just joined. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. And like I said, what excites me, guys, is, again, let's see. Oh, James Kendall said, not saying an exclusive, more like so I don't need to bounce between apps. Great point. That is something I'll look more into. I mean, I'll even tell you right now, because I have to, bounce between. I've got the Discord pulled up on my phone, which Phil says I will buy a Muschamp Hackers t-shirt right now. So I've got the Discord pulled up on my phone. Do you guys want to see the Discord? If for those who maybe are unfamiliar with Discord, would you like to see the Discord? I can share my screen and show you guys what the Discord looks like. I feel like that would be very beneficial. Very, very beneficial. Any takers? I feel like I'm just going to do it anyways. All right, so here is what the Discord looks like. And if you have any questions surrounding any of this, let me know, because some people are like, Chris, what the hell is Discord? Discord is an exclusive private chat room, basically, but on steroids. Like, you can do all kinds of shit. You can do all kinds of stuff. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys the Discord. Boom, here it is. Oh, well, I got to share it. Boom, there it is. So this is the Discord, right? And so what you want to focus on is on the left, all these things over here. These are all different channels, right? All these different things. You can see here, we're having a little chat. Brennan M. just posted, right? This is our general. Here's football, basketball, baseball, recruiting, TDC questions. These are all the first priority questions. NCAA football streams, when those get rolling next week. Behind the Beak. Be posting the vlog in there. Then you see down here voice channels, right? There's also going to be video channels. Stuff like that. So, all of that. And that's just one piece of the Big Cock Club. Hey, also here, forgot to say, the merchandise. This is where you can get the merch. The links are in the merch channel. The links are in that merch channel. Okay? And I know there will still be questions, which is totally fine, but that's a quick look at what the Discord is. And like I said, we're going to be having, I'm going to be extremely active. I don't want you guys to think you're going to join. It's just going to be you talking amongst yourselves, which y'all can, certainly. But I'm going to be extremely, extremely active on it. Billy Vincent says, I too am interested in a one-time annual payment as opposed to monthly one. Please let us know. Yes, Billy, I will. Can you shoot me a DM, Billy? Would that be too tough? Todd Smith, also, please shoot me a DM. Please, 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 please. I think to myself, there's got to be a way to do it. There just has to be. There's no way that Patreon wouldn't allow that. So I will look into that and get you an answer here in the next hour or so, hour or two. We'll say that. But I will get you an answer ASAP. If you guys can please shoot me a DM so I can get in contact with you. Okay. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. We are taking questions and comments today, if you did not know. It's already 12:53. It's insane. It's insane. But, no, seriously, man. Like I said earlier, the Big Cock Club initiative is I'm as fired up about that as I've ever been about anything. Just the opportunity to give back and give even more value and provide a true premium experience. I'm not talking, we're taking away a portion of the podcast. We're taking away the Daily Crow. You know, that's what some people would have done. Some people would have said, you know what? Actually, the Daily Crow, it's only for premium subscribers. Hell no. Hell no, I'm not doing that. Because if you do that, you kill your business while searching for that's a cash grab. That's a cash grab. I said to myself, no. Outside of everything we're already doing, we're going to provide something else. We're going to provide more content, premium content, for those who are interested in that type of stuff. For those who want to be part of a premium exclusive Gamecocks community. So, and again, if you have any questions in the meantime, anything you want answered, anything, I'm totally transparent, 110%. You have any questions on the content side, the business side, whatever, please let me know. Please let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Savannah Webster, currently booking flight for Kentucky game. I hate there are no direct flights into Cola from here. Savannah, definitely got to come by the TSUS tailgate. Also, by the way, something I'm planning on doing, we're going to get a Big Cock Club flag made with everybody's name on it. Everyone's name on it. I'm going to wait a little bit to let people join in because the last thing that I want to do is get the flag made and then 20 more people join. You're like, shit, well, I guess you're not on there. Oh, well. Yeah, let's see. MLB draft starts Sunday night at 7. How about that? Sunday night at 7. Here we go. Big time, big time. Also, guys, if you go to the Patreon page, you're going to see everything you get. But also, guys, you get a lifetime 20% off promo code. That alone is worth it. That alone's worth it. The $9.99 a month. Anyways, I saw Todd Smith. I saw your DM come in. Billy Vincent, if you could please DM me as well on Facebook if possible. I would appreciate it. Savannah, who of our players have declared for the draft? Well, see, in baseball, you don't really declare, right? You don't really declare. You kind of just get drafted or don't and go from there. You know what I mean? So the guys that I think will be gone, right? I think Thomas Farr, Brandon Jordan, no-brainer are gone. I think Brady Allen and Wes Clark, no-brainer gone. Outside of that, you start looking at does a guy like Brett Carey go? Does Andy Peters go? Does Danny Lloyd go? Does Julian Bosnick go? That is left to be determined. But I think the four that are most definitely gone, Farr, Jordan, Clark, and Brady Allen. So, Savannah Webster, so you can come back if you don't get drafted. Yes. Even, Savannah, even if you do get drafted, you can turn it down and go back to school. See, that's the difference between like football and baseball. Like you can turn it down. I mean, it happens all the time in high school. Kids get drafted in like the 35th round. They don't want to take that, and they go to college, right? So you can actually turn that down. So, Josh Reichley, can we gift a subscription to BCC to someone else? Yes, I have no issues with that. The only thing I ask is like the private Discord channel, the exclusive Discord channel. That's exactly what it is. So, please don't share that. Don't share that link. Do not, because if I see just random out of nowhere people joining that definitely are not part of the Patreon, definitely shouldn't have that link, I'll have to change the link. And I don't want to do that. And I'll have to kick people. And I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. But so, yes, I have no issues with that. Absolutely. You want to gift it? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's awesome. I think it'd be incredible. I think it'd be great. I'd love to get, by the way, speaking of that, I'd love to get to a point, and I feel like this shouldn't be that hard. I'd love to get to a point on our online store where you can buy like a gift card and, give it to somebody. I think that'd be super dope, honestly, for the merch. I think it'd be really cool. I think that would be really, really cool. So, James Kendall, I wish it was that way in football. I think the reason it's not, James, is because there are so fewer picks in football. There are so fewer picks. I mean, think about it. There's I guess this year there's 20 rounds, but normally there's like 40 rounds. These teams pick so many players. And if you get picked in the 40th round, they're investing like $1,000 in you maybe. I mean, you'd be surprised how little some of these late draft picks get. Football, I mean, Mr. Irrelevant's getting freaking paid. You know what I mean? I know he's not getting millions, but he's getting paid. So, yeah, I just think it's the sheer amount of picks that makes the difference there. So, and also you can't get drafted out of high school in football, so that definitely makes a difference. That definitely makes a difference. Excuse me. Again, guys, very exciting day, exciting Friday. I know this is a little bit different of a Daily Crow because we're talking exclusively like Big Cock Club stuff and all that. I see Lance and Phil chatting in the TDC Questions channel. Love it. Gamecock Rob commented, how do you change your profile pic? Gamecock Rob, if you're tuned in right now, go down to your little profile icon below where all the channels are, and you should see like a little wheel button that says user settings. That's where you can do all that. Again, guys, I'm really excited to just be extremely active with you all in that Big Cock Club Discord server and chat and just like, because again, it's going to be, you can look at it this way. It's a 24/7 open line to yours truly. It is. It really is. You got any questions, comments? You want to shoot the shit? Whatever. Hit me up. As long as I'm not recording a podcast or, doing a show or with the family or working out. I don't know. Whatever. Savannah Webster, you and Elizabeth and Lindsay, yes, should all infiltrate the Big Cock Club. Yes, it's open to both male and female. It's just a name. Which I thought was very funny and very, what's funny about this? I'll leave you guys on this because it's 1 o'clock. I wore this hat out Saturday. There are more girls that like this hat than guys, believe it or not. Girls love this hat and the merch and all that. Just take my word for it. They do. I don't know. So y'all should definitely do that. Guys, again, thank you all so much. I appreciate you all letting me ramble for this hour and kind of explain things and go over things. I know we didn't even hardly talk Gamecocks at all, which is very strange for us. But, hey, have a great weekend. Rest up, folks, because Monday, beginning of next week, we are hitting turbo with the business, with the content, with the Big Cock Club stuff. I am dropping my official game-by-game season predictions for South Carolina football, part 1 on Monday, part 2 on Thursday. It's going to be a blast. I mean, it is going to be a freaking blast. We are hitting hyperdrive in regards to the content, football season, football preseason content, all that good stuff. And, hey, if you're part of the Big Cock Club and the Big Cock Club Discord and even just the Patreon, whatever, you're going to know. You're going to be in the know in regards to the tidbits and what the plan is moving forward. But again, guys, hey, y'all have a great weekend. Seriously, enjoy the warm weather. Y'all rest up, have a good time, drink some cold ones, do whatever your heart desires. Appreciate the love and support. Thank you all so much, man. I can't say it enough. Thank you all so much. Appreciate the love. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Monday. Thanks so much, guys.